EA Sports, and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from beautiful Lighthouse Point Golf Club, we bring you live final round coverage of the Lighthouse Open. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer is going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A+ game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie for the lead at 1 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first.
The hard work's coming up. It's a long way away.
Well, this would be something indeed. At the first, a long look for birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Maybe a little frustration there. Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball, and that will come up quite a bit short.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole. And it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
14 feet to the hole. That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he will definitely not say no to that. Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs. That's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little...
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
105 yards to the front, 108 to the hole, wind definitely hurting in his face.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay at level par. Fifth hole now at Lighthouse Point. Frank, it's a beefy par 4.
Another hole without any fairway bunkers off the tee, but really the main defence here at the cliffs is the elements. Find the fairway, and you'll also be hitting to a green which is protected by a little bunker to the right side of that, and short. So precision, once again, required here.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Good chance at one.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Will certainly help the cause. Now at the 6th hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. You've got to fly that. Green's not too deep, so really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. He'll have 17 feet on this putt. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he will definitely not say no to that. Par 4 7th here at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you unhappy if you walk out of here with anything other than a birdie?
I think we'll see all sorts of different scores here, Rich. If you hit the fairway, then obviously you're definitely going to be looking at birdie. But you stray or hit the wrong club off the tee, that's really what this hole's about. It's about club selection. You could hit a multitude of clubs off this tee. Well, somehow, that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. Really, you have to credit the tee shot because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he'll move to 3 under here, just one shot off the lead. Now another par 3. We're at the 8th. Frank, it's only 165 yards.
It is, but when you look at the green, you can see how narrow it is. Actually, the green is nearly a figure 8, so it's obviously the right number hole. Bunker's sort of short leftish in that little pocket area on the right, so It'll punish anything left or right, even though the hole's just that meager yardage.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. We welcome in Iona Steven. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a bit of right-to-left break on this, but that's certainly not the focus. It's a steep slope, so you've got to concentrate and make sure you get this up to the hole.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at -3. We move to the 9th hole, and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then...
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par.
Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brand is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yep. Something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of...
Very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. You know, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
Well, that worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up on that front third.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left or right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why Just through the fairways, littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt.
Well, in the olden days, we used to say trees are 90% air. Judging by that bounce, that's not exactly true. Finishes up in the first cut. And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 7 under. Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the two fairway bunkers in a perfect place. At the end of a long, long walk.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
That's a high-quality shot right there. Chance now for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Will certainly help the cause. Starting the 14th hole. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14, and he will definitely not say no to that. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Oh, yes, a perfect putt there. It is in for birdie here at 15. Will certainly help the cause. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. A little short-sighted here, left of the green for his second. right about 9 feet here to the hole. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he's going to remain at 10 under. Here we are at another lengthy par 5. This one, the 613-yard 17th, an S-shaped hole that the longer hitters can reach into, but you have to avoid the bunkers running down the right side. That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And he will definitely not say no to that. We end our day here at Lighthouse Point with a par 4 18th, under 400 yards. A good chance to go after the pin if you can stay in the fairway off the tee. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
110 gets to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Oh, yes. What a big putt there. It's a birdie at 18, and now a new number is posted. It's a one-shot lead as we'll watch what unfolds with the other golfers still on the course. Well, Frank, I guess we can say, hello, world. It is a Sunday to remember our featured player, a champion for the very first time.
Let the celebrations ring in, that's for sure, and let the career fully ignite and start and go stratospheric.
Till next time, for our entire